Okay, so aside from the the obvious reasons to do surgery, like lose weight and get healthy, and be a good example for my daughter and all that, I wrote a list of some other motivations to do surgery and some ways that my weight has affected my daily life. Um, so I'm going to read some of those to remind myself why I did the surgery, and to kind of look back in times where I'm going through a rough patch, or you know doubting myself and doubting my choice of surgery and all that, because I know there will be those days. Um, so let's see. Okay, so I have them here written down, and one of them is that I can't scratch my back. My friend Amy today was scratching my back for me because I can't quite reach all the places that I need to be able to reach. And another one is I can't cross my legs. Many of you know what that's like, but that's another big motivator. I have to sit a certain way because of the way that my belly kind of hangs over, and it's pretty embarrassing. I don't have a lot of energy. I'm very tired all the time, and I'm hoping that once I start exercising and all that, I will be able to have a lot more energy and sleep better and all that stuff, and be able to keep up with my little 14-month-old. I am every time I go out to eat, I'm always like stuffed. I always eat to the point of, feeling like I'm gonna get sick, and I eat way too much, and I eat like it's going on a style. I eat like I'm gonna be going on Survivor for the next few months. But it's like having this food addiction. I guess is like any other kind of addiction where you think about food all the time, and you use food to kind of make you feel better when you're feeling bad, and you use it as someone or something to celebrate with when things go good. It's kind of like a relationship, as is any addiction, and I definitely have a food addiction, so I'm hoping that it will be more controlled after the surgery. A couple weeks ago, I went out to dinner with some friends I hadn't seen in a while, and I was starving, and after I got my food, I remember thinking, wow, I could order like 2 whole plates because I'm so hungry, I don't even know what to eat and whatever. And one of my friends got food, and I was like looking at her plate after I finished mine. I was like the first one to finish, and all I could think about was like, is she gonna finish that? Do you think I could have a taste of hers? And like, how much food can I shovel in my mouth? It's just like you're trying to fill yourself up with food, and it's not. It's part of the addiction. But yeah, so hopefully I won't be able to eat as much, and I'll be able to kind of curb that. Another one is that I can't go into regular clothing stores. I can't even go into plus-size clothing stores. Many of my shopping trips, I go and they don't have my size there. I went to Lane Bryant, they didn't have my bra size. Not the cup size, the width size. They're like, well, we have bra extenders. I'm like, oh, that's great. I'm so big that I can't even fit into the plus-size clothing stores. I mean, that's pretty sad. I can't fit into seats in booths at restaurants. That's been a problem for a while now. I went to one concert a few years ago, and I couldn't fit into the seat. I had to sit sideways the whole time. It was so uncomfortable. I really couldn't enjoy myself. And that happens all the time. Like, I'll go to restaurants and I have to get a table, because I don't fit into booths anymore. And when I was pregnant, I kind of used that as my excuse, like, oh, my belly's so big because I'm pregnant. But I'm not pregnant anymore, and I still can't fit into booths. I would love to be able to exercise and to run. I signed up for a 5K with my sister-in-law and another friend, and I love to run. Well, I can't really say run, I say like jog, but either way, I love sports and activities and all that, and right now I can't do them. So I need to lose some weight, and hopefully I can get back into exercising and stuff. I would love to be able to shave comfortably. Those of you big girls out there know what it's like to not be able to shave and not be able to see your stuff. and not be able to shave the way that you want to. I can't paint my toenails or clip my toenails. I have to go get a pedicure if I want my toes to look nice. I mean, I have to stretch all sorts of ways to even be able to clip my toenails, but painting them, forget it. I don't even bother anymore because it's too difficult. Um, my seat belts don't fit anymore. My car seat belt only fits if I put my seat a certain way. The seat belt in my dad's car doesn't fit at all. And that's a safety issue, and obviously it's the law. And, so hopefully that will go down pretty soon. Um, that one I'm not going to read. This one, the last one, is that I can't even bend over and pick things up. If I drop something, it's so hard for me to bend over and pick it up. Especially or if my baby drops something on the floor at a restaurant or whatever. It's hard for me to bend over and pick it up, and I don't want to seem like I'm lazy to the waitress or whatever, or to who I'm with, but it's like literally bending over is a process to be able to bend over and have my stomach get in the way, and have to not be able to breathe for a couple seconds. And if I drop change at a store or drop anything, it's such a pain to be able to pick it up. These are quality of life things, and I never want to get back to this point. I don't know how it happened. It just kind of, as with most weight problems, they kind of just creep up on you. And, I use food, like I said, for emotional things, like a lot of people do. And I just